Mechanical engineering exams made simple. Friends, as we know, our assistant motor vehicle inspector, Telangana Public Services Commission, for which the uh, receival of forms is postponed. I think the latest date of starting of the application forms will probably soon start. So let us today in this video watch some good questions from your assistant motor vehicle inspector second paper, that is automobile engineering point of view. For measuring clearance between two flat surfaces, the tool used is this is the feeler gauge, friends. This is your feeler gauge. This is your feeler gauge which is used to measure the clearance between two flat surfaces. It is also used to measure the spark plug gap and also the clearance between the engine cylinder and your piston, etc. So like that, it is basically used to measure the clearance between two parts. Okay, so it is basically a bunch of small thin plates having different sizes. That is the introduction. So next, so let us see. For tightening the cylinder head bolts, it is preferable to use, this is torque wrench, because we need to apply a minimum amount of torque to actually tightening the cylinder head bolts. We have to use the torque wrench. Next, to remove a cylinder liners from engine block, we use, so this is normally we are going to use wooden hammer and chisel. This is used for removing the cylinder liners from the engine block. Next, which tool is used for tightening cylinder head nuts? This is basically torque wrench. Once again, we have to use the torque wrench for applying the minimum torque required for doing the operation. This is, that is, you are tightening the cylinder head nuts. Okay, friends. So next, next question is like this. The two basic types of tools used in the shop are, this is usually hand tools and power tools. So power tools are normally use the machines or the machines using the power for doing the workshop related operations, and other one is the hand tools. For example, your chisel and your tap and etc. like that, and power tools also, right? So the other things are given to only confuse you, right? The two basic types of tools used in the shop are hand tools and power tools. That is your answer. Next, the most common screwdriver used in the shop is this is your flat blade, friends. The most common screwdriver used in the shop is the double blade, Phillips head, hexagonal head. No, this is actually your flat blade. I think we are normally use this two type of screwdriver in our houses also, right? So the most common used screwdriver in the shop is the flat blade type. This is your flat blade type. Next, the hammer used most often in the shop is this is your ball peen hammer. Various types of hammers are there, like plastic tipped hammer, brass hammer, rawhide hammer. All these things are there, but normally we are going to use ball peen hammer. That is the correct answer. Next, to work on both domestic and imported cars, you will need a USCS wrench set and a metric wrench set. So normal, sometimes you have to use USCS wrench set, and also sometimes you have to use a metric wrench set. So both are used for basically to work on both domestic and imported cars. Okay, metric, I think metric wrench set is used for your domestic cars, and for your imported cars we have to use, I think, a USCS wrench set. Normally foreign cars, imported cars are going to use USCS wrench set, and your domestic cars, that are the cars produced in India, our country, we are going to use a metric wrench set. So actually the answer is both. The main difference between the box wrench and the socket is that, because this is actually, the socket does not have an attached handle, but in the other one you have an attached handle in case of a wrench. Okay, box wrench. That's the main difference between a socket and a box wrench. So your answer is obviously C. Next, the most common box wrench has, this is 12 notches or points. So normally this is prescribed by, so different notches or points, 6 or 8 or 12 or 16. So the normal, the most common box range has 12 notches or points. So friends, in this video we have seen the basic two important questions from your automobile servicing and maintenance, which is your second part of the syllabus. I think third item in your Tspsc syllabus for your automobile engineering. Friends, you can expect good number of questions from this particular topic. So actually our syllabus, Tspsc automobile engineering syllabus, is divided into 8 topics mainly. So on average you can expect 18 to 20 questions. So this is again once again a good topic, important topic. So you can expect at least a minimum of 15 to 20 questions. So read each topic thoroughly, and it has approximately 20 topics, right? So servicing and maintenance of various parts of your engine, automobiles, like your cylinder, crankshaft, connecting rod, various things are there, right? So for various things we need various tools also for servicing and maintenance. So please go through that chapter, and let us meet in another video very shortly, discussing some more important questions related to your